Hello everyone, welcome back to day 3 of Worlds Plains. Let's get right into the action. Today was the winners bracket, and in our first series we have PSG Talon against Loud from Brazil. After a dominant win against GAM, all eyes were set on Loud if they can perform at the same level again. In the draft, PSG prioritized Zaya and Reo and targeted Croc's champion pool. It was pretty evident that they've done their homework. Loud drafted a late game scaling composition with Severe against the solid comp of PSG, which I personally believe was a mistake, as it made no sense to pick Taliyah, Severe into Zaya, Jarvan, Fort and Nico. The game started with early top ganks securing first blood for Renekton, however the celebrations were not long as Junja managed to trade kills with a late appearance. He was also able to take the 2 buffs from the enemy jungler, which gave him a huge advantage. Advantage that 2 minutes later secured him yet another kill while counter jungling in the bot lane. The game was pretty even from that moment onward. For 20-22 minutes not much was happening on the map. It was at minute 22 and Tion made insane Taliyah ult and Loud managed to wipe PSG and take Baron. However, they were not able to finish the game and even snowball their lead because their composition didn't make any sense. The game ended shortly after multiple mistakes from Loud and PSG capitalizing on all of them.
Right here, PSG on the cusp as Maple goes for another pop blossom. Sayas with a stopwatch, but it can only save you for so long. It only buys you so much time. PSG looking fantastic in this first game.
For the second game of the series, there were not a lot of changes in the draft of PSG and they were yet able to pick their comfort. Loud picked Malphite and Nico in attempt to equal the series. The same gank that happened in the first game happened in the second game in the top lane, however this time it was PSG that initiated it. No trade kills happened this time, giving huge lead over the top laner in Junja. Junja had another extraordinary performance in this game, being present over the entire map. Early team fight brought both teams to the bot lane and PSG came on top. From that moment it was pretty evident that they will win the game. It took them 31 minutes to brute force the base, taking the inhibitors, taking 2 kills, securing quadra kill on Kai'Sa and finishing the game. With this win, PSG are one step closer to the Swiss stage and are showing dominant performance.
He carries on the fountain here as Wacko finishes off the support. Croc in trouble, but Wacko doesn't have the damage and he steps on the fountain. Root has a chance here, but it doesn't matter! Quadra kill for Wacko!
In our second series, we have Flying Oysters versus Team Wales. The draft was pretty standard for both teams, where Team Wales on the red side prioritized Renekton and picked Aphelios in the bot lane. CFO picked a solid team fighting composition with Orianna in the mid lane. It took Flying Oysters just 5 minutes to make first blood, where Alistar sacrificed himself in order to save his ADC. In the game, Team Wales looked really faceless and without a clue how to play the map with this draft. Flying Oysters were on soul point in minute 25 with significant gold lead when a team fight happened in the mid lane. Glory was caught out of position, leaving his team in 4v5. From that moment onward, the fight was lost and Gunnar tipped the nail with a beautiful 3-man ult, acing Team Wales. Flying Oysters took Baron, took soul point and finished the game a few minutes later. Team Wales had no clue how to respond in this game. In game 2, the drafts were much more balanced, with Shao C picking his signature Blitzcrank. The game started with an early 5-minute fight in the top lane, where each team traded 2 kills. It looked pretty even, however the problem was for CFO that their support took both kills. To be honest, this game was kinda boring to watch, and for 20-25 minutes nothing happened on the map without any macro play from CFO. They gave every objective for free to Team Wales and that gave them huge gold lead and made the fighting impossible. After a few fights were forced around Baron, Team Wales came on top, took Baron and ended the game pretty much the same way that CFO won game 1 without them showing any resistance. We jump right into game 3, where the game started with early mid gank in minute 3, forcing multiple summoners and securing first blood. This game was such a bloodbath with multiple fights happening everywhere around the map. It was really hard to decide who is coming on top, with Flying Oysters dominating fights between 25 and 30 minutes mark. However, they were unable to close the game and gave Team Wales so much time that they were able to bounce back and finish the game in 36 minutes, upsetting yet another team.
Shao C in the meantime finds the engage. That's the ult that Jimmian was looking for, and it's absolute carnage in the river. Shao C though is too far forwards. He's surviving for now as Sparta goes forwards, and a stopwatch again. The feathers flying for Shun as he pulls him back in. in. Sparta surviving, but the rest of his team obliterated. To save him, the feathers, they're not going to be enough. BS steps forward. He's happy to sacrifice himself. Glory steps on up, but the rest of the team, they're taking down the Nexus. Sean wants it. He's desperate for it, but he's denied. Team Wales, ever the underdog and ever outdoing expectation.
And for our news today, from today, Rekkless is no longer part of Fnatic. It's official. The team posted a small Twitter saying goodbye to him, and Rekkless also replied with another big tweet that he's no longer going to play in Fnatic. If you guys are interested, you can find the links down below in the description. And for our Crystal Ball update, we have most picked champions Xayah, Rakan and Renekton, all three sharing 9 picks, followed by Kai'Sa with 8. Most banned we have Maokai with 11. Most total deaths we have our Crocodile with 36. And second place right now, it's not even close, Jarvan the 4th and Rel with 23. The highest win rate right now is Cassante, no big surprise yet. And for the highest KD8 from today we have Wako with 15. Maple is no longer on the top. And for most kills in the game we have Wako, Rout and Artemis, all sharing 11. For most champions played we have Team Wales' Glory playing 5 champions in 6 games, which is kinda amazing. And for the team with most different champions right now is Flying Oysters. If you want to see more stats, the link will be in the description for the Reddit post. Tomorrow we have the losers bracket where we will see Movistar face Gami Sports and Detonation Focus Me against Team BDS. I personally believe GAM will win and PDS will win, and it will be pretty interesting. Share your predictions in the comments below. If you want more videos like this one, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments what I can improve. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.